bing, bang, bang, bing, bing, bing.
Welcome in from the Flatbed Captain. We are starting out in Midland Park today. There's a series of events happening in Newark. You've probably seen all over the news. There's been protests going on there for a long time, and I guess this is really ramping up. Last week we were sitting in a lot of traffic, waiting for the roads to clear of protesters and stuff like that. And it's starting, the media's there and everything. So now they're blocking the roads. They're not letting anybody in there on that street, Doremus, which is right where we have to put our trucks. So we did a covert secret mission over the weekend, Sunday early, and we got the trucks out of there. We drove into Midland Park just so we don't risk missing our morning deliveries. You know, taking your personal car in there right now might not be like, it's iffy. We don't want to mess up our first round of deliveries. I guess we're heading to Newark because our delivery's there. It's gonna be an interesting day on the road today. It's a big order. It's 106,000 pounds. Not all that's on the truck. We're gonna be making 3 trips, maybe 2. As long as all that lumber gets to this place in Newark, that's the goal. When we finish this delivery, we're heading back to load up in Newark, right where the protests are. The state troopers are there. They're not letting anybody in on that road except for people that work there. Who knows how smooth it's gonna go, but we're gonna find out. So what people have been doing is parking in the area and walking over to that protest, and the troopers are searching everybody to make sure to, not bringing weapons and stuff. There's a tent put up at Porter John's, supplies, medic stations. It's an operation, and now another group is there and they're clashing. We're living with the consequence that our yard is right across from this protest. So it'll be fun. See what happens. I think we'll be fine. I mean, it's Newark. What could go wrong? I don't think it's that bad. That's another one of my most favorite sayings is, it could always be worse. I tell myself that all the time because somebody's always got it worse. Way worse. And, things work out. Things get better. But it could always be worse. So that's what I tell people. When people want, that violin, I say it could always be worse. So don't worry. We're gonna see exactly how worse things are. It's Monday. Who cares? It could always be worse. The excavator marks the spot.
Round one. Fight.
Pulling out.
Duh, winning.
Doesn't get any easier than that. They had a machine, they unloaded the whole thing. Makes my life easier. We just gotta drive. So we're about 25 minutes from Newark. We're gonna find out pretty quickly what the situation is there. I don't know. I looked on the news last night and it was pretty physical. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we have it. Or cross that bridge when we get there. By the way, I just cut my hand. There's all these dividers. I was walking in between them and it was really tight, so I put my hand, I like leaned to like just scoot along those plastic divisors, and my one was broken open. I put my hand on that and my hand went right through and it just slit my freaking middle finger open. Could always be worse. Alright, we're pulling on to Doremus. I think we're gonna be able to tell what the day is gonna be like on how quickly we come through these checkpoints, if they're still here. That was pretty easy. We got right through that. Besides waiting a couple minutes, you know, this is like Afghanistan with the checkpoints. Just, you know, who would have thought this was gonna happen in America? I miss the simpler times. So we're coming up to the protest headquarters. I don't see anybody here right now, but they've been setting this stuff up for months. Look, all the porta-johns. That's their command base under that tent. They got all their supplies in there, medic station, but there's no one protesting right now. Here's the ICE and Delaney Hall we're just passing. You see all these federal agents here. Press is here. Troopers. Not much going on right now. I'm not going to complain. This situation definitely could be worse. Right now, at least. I think I'll probably put up some of the videos I took last week just to give a first-hand account.
Polish sausage.
It's their command base, supplies, their garbage pile, media. These people have a job? Oh wait, this is their job. Maxed up.
Well, that's great. That's just fucking great, man. Now what the fuck are we supposed to do? We're some real pretty shit now, man.
You finished?
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
If you book them, they will come.
But I don't know anything.
There's the rest of our load. Yeah, that might be 2 trips. Yeah, we picked up our load going past the protest. There's nobody there. The only person that's there is a couple officers. But I mean, you do have, you know, you have this other prison here, and there's hundreds of prison guards. Go right ahead, buddy. Just cat me off. You see all these Ram trucks. There must be something to that, because you just see these Ram trucks with these trailers, and there's more and more of them every day. I think you still might need your Class A to do that, but it must be cheaper to operate, and you know, they got these big trailers. They're putting containers on these trailers. That's a lot of weight for a pickup truck. We're through the checkpoint. As you can see, the traffic is backed up a lot here. Yeah, there's a lot more people now. That's, you know, the day's completely started for everybody, I guess. I'm not sure if I want to come back that way now. These are the consequences for protests. You know, people just want to work. We got bills to pay. And even though nothing's going on with the protests right now, all that is because of those roadblocks. We're approaching the round 2. Same job. It's a two-way street, so I'm gonna think it's getting a little busier now. Hopefully it goes well. I mean, I'm happier than a pig eating scraps of food. Let's go, people. Let's go. Is this guy really backing up here? This guy's beeping at me. What do you want me to do? The garbage truck are going around. This person behind me is going ape shit. Alright, we're here. Let's crush this.
Good luck.
Pulling out of here. Everything's pretty good. We're gonna I'm banking on stopping to get our Dunkin' Donuts, our Daily Dunkin'. Ooh, I like that. Our Daily Dunkin'. Sounds like Wheel of Fortune or something. Daily Double. Is that from Jeopardy? Daily Dunkin'. So I've been to this Dunkin' before. I might be able to park the street. If not, I'll just leave it in the middle of the road real quick. 9:30, so we're making great time. I think we're going to be sitting in traffic later. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think the protest is going to start back up? Black cat just crossed the road in front of me. But it had white paws, so that's good luck. We'll go with that. There's our Dunkin'. I don't see any parking spots on the road, but over there on the right, that one way, I'm gonna go around the block and pull right there in the yellow lines. Or do I just pull straight up next to that fire hydrant? There's not much room. I might be blocking some things. I think I'm gonna just pull straight ahead behind that car. Yep. I'm happy with this. Oh no, there's a guy sleeping on the bench there. It's gonna be loud. Here, sorry, bro. Oof. Didn't move a muscle. Ladies and gentlemen, we got our Dunkin' Donuts, and it's iced coffee season. Back to these giant iced coffees. They're like milkshakes, but this year I have a plan. I bought this Yeti iced coffee mug with a straw because for years I get the iced coffee. I like to sip on it throughout the day, just have that steady stream of caffeine to keep you going. And it would melt on hot days and just be nasty by the end of the day. I'd still have a lot left for my drive home. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put them in this mug here. I like that because the ice makes me feel like you know, you're digging through a cooler of adult beverages in the hot sun. Not bad. Put it on this way because I'm picking up with my right hand. Alright. Awful. Aside from the air brakes not waking this guy up on the street here. He's still sleeping. I walk in, I see these two guys like talking real loud right here. Then the older gentleman goes inside Dunkin'. I go in right after him. He was pretty distraught because the guy that was working the sidewalks here with cleaning up and stuff told him about processed foods, and the older gentleman was like, I'm like, how you doing? He's like, and that guy just ruined my day. He just told me about how all this food is garbage and you know, it's not good because it's processed foods. I'm like, oh, well, could always be worse. Literally said that. Well, no, I literally said there's worse food out there. So, same stuff. It could be worse. So, we're loaded up with our coffee. We still even have hot coffee left too. Because I think as the day goes on, those checkpoints are going to get longer to go through. I think we'll get through it. No problem, but the traffic leading up to it. So we're going to go back. We're going to load up pretty much identical order that we just brought.
It was sunny.
It was sunny.
The temperature was 64 degrees.
64.
And the relative humidity 60%.
It's lying. Look at my thermometer.
Elsewhere in the metropolitan area,
97.
it was mostly sunny. It was 65 at LaGuardia Airport, 65 at Kennedy, and 62 at Boyd Place.
Watch out.
Sorry to bother you. Can you help me
What?
out with $1 or $2?
I don't have it, man. I'm sorry.
I apologize, my brother.
I gotta go. Sorry.
I apologize.
Should I give him a couple dollars? I don't know. I don't really like doing that. It's hard times. Maybe I should have did that. I don't know. He's like tapping the truck as I'm leaving. That was so good. You know, I was caught off guard. Caught off guard. But, you know, I'm not pulling my wallet out. What would you guys think? Should I give that guy $2? He looked pretty healthy and clean. But something was off. Something was off. The guy's sleeping, barely even. Barely even. Yeah, he didn't move at all. Maybe he's just not sleeping. Alright, I mean, this is normal. This, you know, you never know with Doremus Ave. It's a lawless street. which is fine. I'm gonna eat my cheese and crackers while we wait. It's moving. Yeah, there's a long line to get back in here. That's what I predicted. I mean, it could always be worse. We could be in line all the way to the turnpike, but this isn't too bad. We're starting to move a little bit. Yeah. Alright, they're waving us over. Good. All right. Oh.
Wait. Sorry.
That's all right.
He doesn't tell me when he stops. You're going to the yard, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It looked like it got crazy over the weekend, huh?
Yeah. 60 arrests last night.
My gosh. Have a good one. Camera's out of focus, I think, but 60 arrests last night. All right, we're home free. There are a few people with signs by the troopers. I didn't read them. I couldn't really see them. That's all that's left, 10 units. Piece of cake. Headed out for round 3. Making good time. You know, this load feels the heaviest out of all of them. Last time there was checkpoints like this, it was COVID. During COVID. It just gives you that eerie feeling. You know, beginning of COVID was just very eerie that nobody was on the road. This big building on the left here, that was one of the first jobs that I did when I started or transferred down to Newark, and that took a long time. Delivered there like 3 years, I think. Going under the building, and that street really was tight, and you know, there's a lot of people walking around there and stuff asking for money. Man, it stinks. Really stinks. It smells like real. Oh. Usually that smell's not in this area. All right. Here for the final round. Final boss. We're just gonna do the same thing as last time. He'll take them off, then I'll take those 2 packs off the end and turn them so that he can grab those. That's what I did the last time. So, piece of cake. Let's do this. I'm taking my sunglasses off when I go outside because I don't want that tan line like last year. Like looked like a raccoon.
Mission complete.
And did the hat trick today. We got mission accomplished. So I'm good to go. I just used their portage on It's always good. Friday, oh man. There's some days where, you know, you gotta go and you do all these stops and sit in traffic, and you just gotta take that bathroom break as you go, you know, whenever you can, I guess. But Friday I used a Dunkin' bathroom, just, you know, quick. And I went in there and my day was ruined. The mental picture, still like trying to erase it. But it was just a mountain in there. And no, like, that's all it was. So they went and left, didn't clean. It's like, it was just there. And I couldn't believe it. And I'm like, there's like people waiting to go to the bathroom in there. And I'm like, oh my gosh, they're gonna think that was me. You know, like, or I did come out and I was like, Dave, you don't wanna go in there maybe. It wasn't me. It was me, you know, I was quick. That was there. A lot of people gathering on the corner there with the F ice and, you know, those kinds of signs. This is actually pretty nice, not having anybody but cops on the Remus and truckers. That's Delaney Hall over there. That's their parking lot. It looks like there's a couple people here, but these troopers are definitely, yeah, there's
Got that?
a few people. They definitely went in that tent and checked it out. I'll check it out. Yeah, this area is on lockdown still. Yeah, we're just waiting for whatever is happening up here. Could be worse. But yeah, it's a nice full day. I feel very accomplished today. It's gonna suck going home. Both ways, it's gonna be a long time to get out of this area. So, load up. Get out.